And good afternoon, everybody. Spin Ventures here, live from the Florida Railroad Museum here in Parrish, Florida, just about 15 minutes from my house, which is very convenient. We're just going to take a look around today. We're going to show you the different engines and the gift shop and everything else. I do want to get a schedule for the upcoming train rides, yeah, just let's go have a look around in the Florida Railroad Museum. And also, this is the new building. I haven't been here in a while, so this is the new building that is gonna be there. It's gonna be their new depot, gift shop, train tickets, booths, everything else. So cannot wait to see how that looks after it's all finished and all the stuff is put into the shop. But right now, let's go ahead and get on up into the Railroad Museum, Florida Railroad Museum. Preserve the history and railroad artifacts. So let's go ahead and head on in and see our trains. Because it's very cool in here too. So, alright, so we're inside the model train display. As you can see, press this button. And the circuit's going on. Barbershop singers right there. Civil War reenactment is in October. Good, I didn't miss it. Alright, so the next so September and November is the train robbery. October is the Civil War reenactment. This is what I needed right here for this year. And then of course they have a new one. What did I press? Oh, there it goes. There's the train. Going around them. There's a steamer. There it comes. Behind the church. Oh, no passageway. Oh. Oh, did it stop? Oops. Start it up again. I thought it crashed. Alright, so we'll go. Alright, so there, here it comes. Coming around the short loop. Follow it. so we got $5. That's some cool food. Oh, there's railroad crossing one. What the world? Okay, why is this one going? What? This one stopped. This one's going now. This one all of a sudden just stopped. Just started. Very cool. Pulled by the CSX locomotive. I don't know. Hey, this is the big scale. Like the train clock or the train mural up on the wall there. A short little ride. Alright, so there's that. Of course, they got the Albert Thomas, Lieutenant Volunteers, Pumpkins. That's coming up, Halloween. We got the, of course, they're going to be doing the whole new. Got the stuff. Civil War reenactment in October. That'll be comfortable though. Sit through. So it'll be cooler. Hopefully. Approximate stopping distance at 55 miles an hour. 200 feet. A train. 500. 1 mile. 1 mile to stop the train. 5,280 feet is 1 mile. Now, alright, so now that we've done the model train display right here, let's go check out the museum. And we got our pamphlets for this year's events that are here at the Florida Railroad Museum. Alright, so we're just going to start right here. These are some of the model train cars. The G gauge. Locomotive. Okay, I think the train is here. Just my guess. Days of the railroad and how it has progressed throughout history and American history, even world history. This is one of the older locomotives. Back in 1883. That's really an old train. This one doesn't even have a cab. Where it was just a pump. And they didn't even have automatic brakes. So you can go through, see here. Trains get bigger and faster. that there was a series of wrecks by train throughout history, and deadly wrecks as well. See one that crashed over a bridge when the bridge collapsed as it was due to flooding, and the train didn't stop in time, and it rolled right over into the lagoon, into the river. But in the days of railroading, it's very hard for men to power the railroad, but eventually went through and progressed history, progressing through history, and it got better. Of course, now trains are ran flip of the switch. So, but the train has arrived, and I got my theme schedule. So we'll find out the dates of the trade robbery and the Civil War II that we want to go to, and then November they got World War II right now. And then do you guys have the are you guys doing a steam train this year?
No.
Okay. So the only ones you guys have are on the schedule?
That is correct, yes.
Okay. So I was making sure I wasn't missing anything.
Yeah, no, we usually do the steam engine about every 4 or 5 years.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you know when you guys will be able to are doing it again?
No, I think it's probably been 3 years.
Okay.
2 or 3 years since I think 3 years since we've done it.
Okay.
So
it's not like an every year thing.
No.
You guys do it?
No. It's only when they can come down with it. We have to pay somebody to bring it down. It's not ours, so.
Oh, okay.
And in years past, we haven't even cleared.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The train is here. Good to look. Ah, there it goes. Florida Gulf Coast Railway. Wow, it's being pulled by 2 engines today. There it goes. Unless it's going to switch back onto the branch line. But this is actually going to be... It's just something cool to watch. You can even watch this just... I think I'll be able to make it down and switch. See if I can switch the line onto the branch line back over to the main line. The train leaves. These engines are really big. The engine 204 might be the one to carry these 4 cars down the line for their 2 o'clock round trip. There's another conductor. Anyways, look down the track, you can't really see anything. Then the engine's gone. It's not gone, it's just down the line a little bit where it's out of sight. You can't see it from the station. So, but it looks like we'll be engine number 204 will be pulling this train today. See, look at the big old coupler on the front of it. Bugs out here are ridiculous. Let's see. There we go, behind me. Checking all the those are the diesel engines in there. You can see in there, those are diesel engines. Very, very large. Very powerful. To show you guys. Releasing the steam from the pressure to relieve some of the pressure off the engine. See down here, gauges, pressure gauges, well, with the water tanks and fuel. Much more of a, makes it a diesel locomotive. My favorite part about riding on trains is the rocking back and forth of the cars. Especially if it's at speed. It makes it very comfortable. Or it just seems relaxing to me. It seems more relaxing to me for a train rocking back and forth because it's at speed. It's basically in a car on cruise control, pretty much. So when it's rocking back and forth like that, and at the right speed, cruise control, it can put you to sleep, especially on long trips, like from Tampa to LA or Tampa to Memphis. It goes all over the country. Houston, Texas. It can go a long way. Especially the Florida Railroad. Right, oh, look at that. There's releasing steam. So we go up here and watch some of the work that they're doing right now on the train. Be right at engine level. It's very loud, so
U.S. Sugar's doing, they're gonna need it.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen what they're doing down with U.S. Sugar? With the steam train?
No.
148. If you ever get information on it, you gotta go see it.
Where is it?
Down in the Cane Country, Clewiston, Sebring area.
It's way down south, or
it's
is
down
it?
south. It's literally, if you draw a straight line from Clewiston, it's like right next to West Palm Beach by about 50 miles.
West Palm Beach?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's down south, but if you ever get information that 148, their steam locomotive is gonna run, go see it. It's amazing.
I'm a big fan of steam trains.
Yeah,
I love them.
Operated. Let's see. Last time I saw it was back in May, when they had a special train come down, just a privately owned rail cars.
Okay.
They had like a good 10 behind it.
Yeah.
And they went from the whole train came up from Miami via Amtrak. Then 148 was cut on in Sebring, and they towed it south to Lake Placid. And then to Moorhaven, and then on to their yard in Clewiston.
Wow.
Fun chase. I mean, that thing was moving. It was 45, 50 miles an hour at some point.
Holy cow. That's fast for a steam train.
Yes, especially on a industrial railroad.
I was going to say, that's pretty. I imagine went to junctions.
I think it's actually a Class 2 regional. Actually, it might not even be just a short line. It might be considered a regional.
Wow.
I'm not sure, but their track is very good condition compared to here. That's what I'm saying. They got to restore one of their steam engines they have here to actually compete.
Oh yeah.
Because they're starting a tourist railroad. They have 2 steam engines. They bought 148. They restored it. They're working on passenger cars now, and they bought another steam locomotive from the city of Jacksonville, and it's in Tennessee right now being restored.
Yeah. Okay. So
if you ever get I would sign up for their email list they have online. It's Sugar Express. Is basically their whole operation.
Okay, Sugar Express.
They haven't done anything really with it this year past that. I'm not sure why, but I'm pretty sure they're getting to work on it because they're still working on all the passenger cars.
Okay, yeah. But
Sugarland Limited Chase, that was kind of cool. Tickets were like $800 for the day to ride on one of these cars. Hey, but to be honest, to ride from Miami up all the way over to Clewiston, not bad. Behind on special Amtrak and especially if you have one of the open-ended observation cars.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Basically, it was a train of those, and there was a dome, and there was what was called a grand touring car.
So you think? Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking of Amtrak Superliner at this point.
You're thinking of this, and no, I'm talking about extreme decadence.
High, yeah, high class.
The Orient Express.
The Orient Express. Yeah, the high class. The more.
Yes, the
fancier.
Literally, these are just private yachts on rails and private jets. That's what that was. It was a train of 10 of them.
I would just want to go just to see it. No.
I know. But I chased it from Sebring down. I got to meet a very famous rail fan named Danny Harmon. From Signal Productions. It was very nice.
Awesome.
And then literally the next week, I went up to Pennsylvania and got to film steam trains up there.
All right.
I went to Strasburg and
Strasburg.
I went to film Thomas the Tank Engine on accident.
You were.
Literally, I'm it's Monday. They're not going to do the event. I kind of want to avoid the event. But no, they're having the event. And there's Thomas the Tank Engine.
Have you ever met Downey Live?
I saw Downey live in Strasburg. I got to wave at him.
Okay.
I was in his video.
You were in his
video. If you look at it, I am there at the end of the line. I'm in a flannel jacket and a black hat, and I wave. So I ended up in one of his videos.
That's hilarious, because Downey Live, I just started following him because I'm a big train enthusiast myself.
The YouTuber from Florida waving at a YouTuber from Canada in Pennsylvania.
Oh.
It's kind of nice. I have family. My family originates, my father's side originates from that area, so it was very nice going back up there and seeing all that stuff.
Oh, in Pennsylvania?
Oh yeah, Amish country, beautiful. Yeah.
Nice.
And then in May I went out to Colorado.
Oh, wow.
I went.
Please tell me you went to the Durango and
I
Silverton.
did go. That was the whole reason. I went to Durango and Silverton.
Yes!
I also rode Royal Gorge.
No, really?
Royal Gorge was cool.
Oh, man. How was that?
Durango and Silverton, number one in the country for me at the moment. I haven't done the like actual number one that's been voted by like USA Today or whatever, which is the Coombres and Toltec. But Durango and Silverton's number 2.
Oh yeah.
But
I've heard the Durango.
that is the best. I loved everything about it, but the Royal Gorge has it beat for scenery. Just barely, but they're both stunning.
Oh, I know.
Nothing
Yeah.
like out here.
No.
Durango, you're up on ledges, you're looking around and down into rivers and chasms and...
Yeah, and you're going through tunnels in the mountains.
No, there's no tunnels in Durango.
There's
Literally,
not?
everything they came to, they blew it up. And then they just kept on going.
Wow. Okay.
They literally just... And it's amazing because you're crawling along this like narrow ledge at a place called... Let me see if I can think of the name. I can't remember the name of it, but it's this gorge. And it just runs along, and then there's just nothing. It's down.
Wow. There's another railway in the Grand Canyon Railway. It's pulled by a steam engine by number 50.
They only operate the steam train like 1 weekend a month, from what I understand. Like it's only on a Saturday, like the second Saturday of the month. Like they'll run that steam train.
Oh yeah, I would need to find
that. That makes Durango more worth it because they run that steam train every
day. Every day, yeah. I would do that one.
Royal Gorge is cool, but I could tell it's more for the tourist, not the rail fan, because they were playing Michael Jackson and K-pop. Or J-pop. I couldn't tell. It was an Asian language. I could not understand.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, great.
Yeah, fantastic.
I can't, and this is wonderful. And they did play.
And good evening, everybody. We're back home finally after a long but yet short spin adventure. And so, thank you all for joining me at the Florida Railroad Museum. We will be back. I did get the pick up the schedule of train departures and arrivals in my bag here. Here it is. There we go. This right here for the Florida Railroad Museum. You can see all from this sheet. Of course, we're right in this vicinity area here. There we go. I'm gonna do the Civil War right here. I'm gonna try to get to that one. When was the World War II? Did it say World War II or was it the Von Kessinger Express in November? Von Kessinger Express is the World War II, and in October is the Civil War one. So I'm gonna try to make it to both of those, and we'll be able to film on the actual train and explore the cars and where we're going. Of course, the camps that they basically were going back in time of during the Civil War in the 1800s. Anyway, so got the list, everything taken care of. We just got back from not only from the Florida Railroad Museum, I also went over to my stepsister's house just to hang out for a little bit, and we had dinner over there at their house. So, but I'm back now because watch my Steelers playing right now, and then yeah. So thank you all for joining me here. Be sure to subscribe to Spin Venture. Drop a like on the video as I upload it, and we will see you all on the next Spin Venture.